We've got NBA basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harvey. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And the guys checking out DeMar DeRozan here. What can we expect?
Well, Kevin, he's extremely adept at creating his own shot. You know, we got a lot of catch-and-shoot guys in the NBA, but players who can beat you off the dribble and score are tough to come by.
And when you watch him, Steve, you can see how quickly he looks to take his shot when he's on the receiving end of a pass and how successful he is when he does take the shot. This guy is a catch, fire, and hit guy.
They'll play this one here in Cleveland before the Cavaliers head back on the road. They're faced now with what is probably the easiest part of their schedule. They've got a lot of home games on the docket, but they can't take anything, guys, for granted.
Well, Kevin, they're going to be very well acquainted with this club by the end of the season. They'll see them 4 times, and game 1 already went their way.
And doing it again here in the second game would be big. I mean, large. It would really establish them as the dominant figure in these matchups.
Now, Oladipo. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. Oladipo, the pass to Turner. Walker. And that one's good. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against Charlotte.
And a very confident performance offensively, I think, guys, is really how this team clicks. I mean, when they're communicating and executing, sharing the ball, they're tough to beat.
And, Steve, you got to love that kind of performance on the road. I mean, to be a great team in the NBA, you have to be able to have that kind of performance in the other team's building. Really solid.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
He hits the second from the line. We're about 1 minute into the first. And here are the Raptors now. It's a 3-point game. Last time they met was in Toronto.
You know, you shoot the ball as poorly as they did that night, you're not going to win many games.
Well, Steve, it's not just difficult to win a game with low shooting percentages like theirs. It's nearly impossible.
6 on the shot clock. Barnes kicks to Gay. Lets it go with a 3. That's good. Gay's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but, you know, the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
Rejected by Barnes. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Pass to Winston. Rudy Gay on the wing. Drops one in from the wing. Gay's got 5. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to Chicago.
Well, they hung in there for a long time in that game, just giving themselves a chance to win at the end. But when it mattered the most, they stumbled.
Yeah, and those are the hardest losses to stomach, guys. I mean, when you play well throughout the game and then get derailed by a few missed opportunities down the stretch, that's painful.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. I spoke with the Cavaliers head coach for just a bit. He said a big part of their focus defensively will be on trying to contain Rudy Gay, adding he presents some challenges because he can shoot over the top, and also he's a tremendous finisher inside. We've got to force him to that left hand, but I'm hoping we won't have to double too much because they have plenty of other guys who can knock it down. Kevin, the challenges are full.
All right, Doris, putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you got it, Clark.
So it's Toronto now, following the score by Cleveland. Gay gets a screen from Aldridge. Passes to Winston. Back to Gay. Raptors moving the ball around. A shot's good from Aldridge.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Walker gets to Turner. Back to Walker. At the lead pass, Dixon. Toronto grabs the miss.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. The dish to DeRozan. Pass to Gay. Turner covering. Gay kicks to DeRozan. He passes to Winston. Back to DeRozan. 5 on the clock. Backing down is Gay. DeRozan a screen on Turner. He used that pick just right. And it's 7 points for Rudy Gay.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Now the pass to Bailey. Inside. Turner. Here's Dixon. The feed to Turner. This is to Oladipo. Pass to Bailey. Defended by Aldridge. Oladipo, good. Toronto's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Winston, guarded by Walker, lets it fly, and there's Gay. That's good on the assist by Barnes. 9 points for Rudy Gay. Walker gets a screen from Bailey. Walker goes in, and he banks in the layup.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
He feeds it to DeRozan. Passes it to Winston. Kicks it to Gay. Gay right side. Tries from 16. Moves back up. And down to the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for... .24 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bailey, defended by Bayless. Clock at 6. Here's Bailey. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. He's got 7.
Offensive. He can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Pretty good start defensively. This club forced some mistakes and took advantage, and that's how they built this lead.
And they built the lead because not only have they forced turnovers, but they've taken care of the ball themselves. So that's a winning combination.
Bailey in at center. Mayo out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Dixon in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Raptors shooting an offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. Cummings kicks to Barnes. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
That is a tough layup with a guy right on him. Good defense, but better offense.
And the Raptors making a change here. The pass to Bailey. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a 3-point play.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
Fellas, the rebounding has been very strong. Excellent so far. Putbacks are very valuable, and they're getting some.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
Johnson kicks to Barnes. Back to Johnson. Pass to Winston. 4 on the shot clock. Barnes uncovered. Valanciunas passes to Winston. Johnson dishes to Barnes. Raptors moving the ball around. And Valanciunas kicks to Barnes. And he's good on the 3-ball. Barnes has got 8.
That's something we didn't see at all from him in the first half when he had a goose egg from three-point land.
And it's Walker penetrating. The second chance effort. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And a look at the 2K leaderboard now with the list of centers and power forwards who have been in a great rhythm at the free throw line over the last 10 games. Well, you look at B, second in the NBA. So great from the line.
That's a very confident group of players at the foul line. You know, we've seen a lot of guys at that size struggle from the free throw line, but these are good shooters here.
Oh, I want to check you on that now. Not all big guys struggle at the stripe, Steve. I mean, I know you're a little fella, but there are some excellent free throw shooting big men around. None more so than the group here.
And the dunk by Valanciunas. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
And stolen by Barnes. Here's Winston. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And it's Walker penetrating, and it's blocked by Barnes. Fast break, Toronto. Here's Winston, and it's blocked by Oladipo. Tries to keep it alive. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Bailey passes to Oladipo. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
And now let's take a look at some numbers for Jonas Valanciunas. Over the last month, making major contributions. 6.
Now here's Barnes, defended by Bailey. Barnes kicks to Johnson. He passes to Winston. Down low, Aldridge. The jump hook. The Cavaliers pull it in. Pekovic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
These fans are in full voice. They just can't get enough of it.
And Steve, it's well-deserved. He's given them plenty to cheer about.
He dishes it to Barnes. But they'll get another chance. Johnson outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Oladipo kicks to Walker. Walker gets a screen from Bailey. Walker the pass to Bailey. Pekovic. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Cavaliers. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place. And checking out Toronto, 7.5 games behind.
Looking at Toronto, they've been totally out of sync at the beginning of this season. They still haven't found their identity. They don't know who they are and what they do best.
I have no idea what they are either, Clark. I mean, this is a team that really is just kind of hard to figure out. And I think they may have to make some changes to try to get themselves going.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Boy, he's really starting to get in the flow now. A nice groove. That's his 2nd here in the quarter, after none in the 1st.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, guys, B, in the last outing against the Bobcats, boy, was he tremendous. He ended with 41 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight. But I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Well, Kevin, in the first half of play, they're really closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
Outside Mayo. Passes it to Dixon. Just 5 to shoot. Good.
You know, the turnaround jumper, guys, is one of those shots that always just looks so good. I mean, it's got that nice, smooth, singular motion. Sweet.
Feeds to Bayless. On the wing, Johnson. And it's blocked by Bailey. Here's Johnson. He kicks to Mayo. There's the pass to Bailey. Valanciunas is there. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play, even with the defender draped all over him. He's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And something else he does that I know is underrated and undervalued is he sets very hard screens. Those screens are a real key component of a lot of the plays they run.
Johnson outside. Johnson off the pick from Bayless. Johnson with it. Now Mayo defending. Offensive rebound. Here's Fletcher. Makes it off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 10.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Johnson. No good. Great D that time from Bayless. Johnson dishes to Gay. Rejected by Mayo. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Pass to Bailey. Sparks passes to Bailey. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. No good from Dixon.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. 3 from Gay. And again, Toronto with the triple.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
They set the pick. The kick out to Mayo. Fast break, Toronto. Gay outside. Defended by Sparks. Fades back. Another miss by Gay.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. And I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
Takes the 3. No good from Bailey.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Well, the score has a lot to do with that, Clark. Just based on that, you'd think the rebounding gap would be huge.
Back-to-back threes for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
Johnson off the pick from Bailey. Johnson, the pass to Bailey. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. 16 points for B.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Cummings against Johnson. Cummings kicks to Johnson. The fadeaway, and another basket for Toronto. 1:57 left in the second quarter. Pass to Sparks. And the pass to Bailey. Defended by Fletcher. Bailey passes to Dixon. The 9-foot shot. Tries again. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And Toronto making a change here.
At the line for one.
The free throw off from Bailey. Toronto leading by 14. There's 1:26 left now here in the second. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. What a recent stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games. Well, you look at B, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Kevin, you know, the season is 82 games long, and anything can happen. But I tell you what, if he keeps scoring like this, the rest of the season is going to look very good for his ball club.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Cleveland. Second shot opportunity. A shot's good from Bailey. He's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Cummings with a screen on Walker. Here's Winston. Rejected by Walker. They recover it. Aldridge the pass to Winston. Shoots over Walker. Tries yet again. A shot's good from Aldridge. Aldridge has got 8 points.
And the deficit would be bigger, but they've done a great job getting offensive rebounds and turning those rebounds into points.
No good from Bailey.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Cummings dishes to Aldridge. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Bailey. And it's off from three-point range. And here is Aldridge. Here's Winston. And no good trying to get that one. And we've reached halftime in this one.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And it's time to bring you the halftime report on 2K Sports. Toronto leading against Cleveland. They've dialed in from long range, an incredible shooting performance from outside. Harrison Barnes having no trouble against the Cavaliers. He's got 13 points and is putting out the effort defensively as well, making his presence felt on both ends of the floor. And the Cavaliers, they've been struggling a bit. They've been getting roundly outplayed up to this point, and they'll need a bounce-back effort to make up for it in the second half. It's been a dominating outing for B through 2. Consistent shooting from the field, making well over 65% of his shots. Not a lot of guys put up a half a basketball like that. Thanks so much for spending halftime with me. Now let's head on back out to Kevin and the gang.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. What a game we're seeing from Bailey.
Yeah, he tore it up on the offensive glass in the first couple of quarters. Love the effort you're getting out of him.
Incredibly persistent, which is what it takes to be a successful offensive rebounder. I should know. I used to eat a lot of glass in my day.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. DeRozan and Gay fill the wings. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Fletcher in at the center position. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Toronto. Rudy Gay on the wing. Pass to Winston. Toronto working the ball around now. Barnes gets to DeRozan. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. DeRozan's got the first bucket of the third here for Toronto. The Cavaliers trail by 16. They set the pick. Doubled by Winston. Oladipo. DeRozan defending. Oladipo, the pass to Bailey. There's the dish to Oladipo. Walker. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Toronto leading by 14. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Turner against Gay. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
Here's where Toronto sits right now in the league ranking. 8th in free throw percentage, 17th in scoring, and the shooting numbers a bit woeful. Just top 20 in the league in field goal percentage.
I'm impressed most with their free throw shooting that you talked about. This is a team that really focuses from the foul line. They shoot the ball well from there, and as a result, they're constantly looking to attack to try to get those free points at the free throw line.
Back to Walker. Fires for three. Rebound by the Raptors.
He has not been on his game, and, you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Pass to Barnes. Gay outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up on the high post. Off the left rim and out.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Outside, Walker. He passes to Bailey. Outside, Turner. And there's the feed to Walker. Sinks the triple. Raptors got 14 points for the game.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
Gay gets a screen from Winston. Dishes it to Barnes. Passes it to Winston. He feeds it to Gay. Shoots from 12. Here's Valanciunas. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
You know, Kevin, he never gives up on a play. That's what I love about him. He just is one of those guys who will bring effort and energy the entire 48 minutes.
And he is a persistent defender too, Steve. I mean, even if he gets caught behind on the break, he'll bust his behind to get back into the play and maybe come up with a block at the last second.
Gay can't get it to go.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Turner defended by Winston. And here's Walker outside. No luck. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Gay passes to Winston. Kicks it to Barnes. The pass to Winston. He dishes it to Barnes. That is good.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Here's Walker. He's got 14. Here's Bailey. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And that's now 24 points for B.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Feeds it to Barnes. DeRozan on the wing. He kicks it to Barnes. Pass to Winston. There's the dish to Gay. 6 to shoot. Another miss by Gay.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Bailey. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
90% from the line in the game, shooting 9 of 10.
You know, he's been doing a great job of getting to the line tonight, guys.
Yeah, and when he's gotten there, Clark, he has been punishing them.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, Barnes is playing well. 16 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range.
Barnes hits them both.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Passes to Bailey. Valanciunas is there. And here's Walker outside. DeRozan with the rebound.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And there's the pass to Winston. The feed now to Barnes. Pass to Gay. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Here's Winston. And the miss, not the best shot selection there.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment.
Bailey passes to Oladipo. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Raptors leading by 15. Winston defended by Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. The 17-footer. The offensive rebound.
And I'll tell you what, this has been one ugly quarter for him.
And it keeps getting uglier. I mean, his touch has basically gone AWOL.
Dishes to Turner. He feeds it to Oladipo. This one for 3. That's good. Oladipo's got 5.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Kicks to DeRozan. He passes to Winston. Rudy Gay on the way. He dishes it to DeRozan. It's up a 3. And the Raptors miss again. The Cavaliers trail by 12. And Walker kicks to Turner. Back to Walker. Cleveland moving it around. The shot's good from Bailey. He's got 9 points in the quarter.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Feeds it to Barnes. That one's good from the corner. Barnes has got 20. Well, who's had the hot hand from the 2 position over the last 10 games? Highest field goal percentages right here on the 2K leaderboard. And you look at DeRozan, so solid around the basket, currently 3rd in the league.
Well, in tight or outside, these are all very reliable, very consistent shooters. You know, it's a safe option to put the ball in their hands and let them create something for themselves.
I'd say it's beyond a safe option. It's a great option. The ISO play was made for these guys. All they need is just a little room to operate, and you can count it up. Buckets.
Buckets. I like that.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
The 17-footer. That's good. DeRozan's got 9.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Mayo, the pass to Bailey. Here's McMillan, defended by Fletcher. Here's Hood. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
DeRozan dishes to Johnson. Tries it from 19. Nice D from Hood. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Here's Bailey. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Raptors leading by 10. Johnson kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Fletcher. Shoots. And it's good. Contact, hits the shot, he'll go to the free throw line.
What a play. The hoop plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
Cavaliers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Doubled by Fletcher. Bailey passes to Hood. B. Toronto grabs the miss. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds in this game. He kicks it to Bayless. Back to DeRozan. Now the dish to Johnson. Passes it to Fletcher. Clock at 6. DeRozan on the wing. And it's sent back by McMillan. Mayo offside. Goes up on the block. Rebounded by Bayless. Toronto leading by 13. And DeRozan. Here we go. That's good from Johnson on the assist from DeRozan. DeRozan's got 3 assists tonight. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
The pass to McMillan. Here's Hood. Bailey passes to Hood. And the layup's good off the glass. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
Tell you what, he's not going to win any high jump competition, so it's a good thing he doesn't have to go too far to get to the rim.
I'm not sure he could, or any of us could slip a piece of paper under him when he takes off.
No, it doesn't matter much, though, Kevin, because he's such a big man. I mean, if he gets positioned, forget about it.
Got a piece of it. Fletcher passes to DeRozan. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 9.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
And you can probably go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Dixon's checked in for the Raptors. Johnson, the pass to Winston. Back to Johnson. Shoots a fader. Gets it to go. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Bailey. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Back to DeRozan. Leads him in there. And the dunk by Valanciunas. No challenge from the defense there. Clark could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
Shoots from 8. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
2 shots.
And the first one counts. Cavaliers making a switch here. Both free throws good from Bailey. Now here's DeRozan, defended by Hood. Valanciunas passes to Winston. The feet to Valanciunas. With 1 on the clock. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
He doesn't get the second one. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Raptors. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Toronto?
How about the 3-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Bailey, he's in at center. Kemba Walker is out there with Oladipo. Then it's Evan Turner, and it's Dixon in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Kept alive. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Toronto. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Outside, Walker. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
It's been a strong night for Walker. He has 14 points and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
Raptors leading by 19. Pass to Gay. Dishes it to Barnes. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Shot clock at 5. No good from Valanciunas. The Cavaliers shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Back to Gay. There's a good screen. He passes it to Winston. 6 to shoot. Gay. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That's good from Gay.
Oh my God, I just got that.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Bailey covered by Barnes. Bailey passes to Oladipo. He feeds it to Walker. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Off his foot, and they're saying he kicked the ball. DeRozan against Turner.
Boy, stingy defense there, denying that pass.
DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kicks to Barnes. Pass to Winston. He dishes it to Barnes. Feeds to Valanciunas. Passes it to Winston. Clock at 2. And the Raptors miss again. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Turner passes to Bailey. Back to Turner. He kicks it to Walker. Outside Turner. And the pass to Dixon. B. 6 on the shot clock. Gay comes over with a double team. Here's Turner. Cans it from downtown.
As soon as the double team came, he immediately looked to find the open man.
Raptors leading by 15. Pass to Winston. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message the Raptors coach was giving to his team. He said, nobody but us believed we'd be in this position, and here we are. I'm proud of you guys tonight. Now go finish this thing off.
Thanks, Doris. Clark, can you believe it? A point guard who can soar like that?
Man, I tell you what, that's a major elevation there. That's a power finish for a player at any position.
Well, he is not afraid to take it inside. We know that.
He's showing great leadership here, willing his team into this game with his performance, doing everything in his power to cut into the lead.
Pass to Bailey. The dish now to Turner. He passes to Bailey. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. B's got 43 points. The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Releases. Cavaliers with the rebound. Turner's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He's trying to shoot his way out of it, guys, and as long as they're in the lead, he's going to continue to try to find his rhythm.
There's the feed to Walker. Oh, good on the triple.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question, and that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Pass to Barnes. Dishes it to Valanciunas. Defended by Bailey. Shot clock at 6. Gets it to go. And the Raptors lead by 15.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Walker gets a screen from Bailey. And it's Walker penetrating. Turner. A three-pointer off the mark. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. He feeds it to DeRozan. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Goes back up. The shot is off. Great defense that time from Bailey. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Valanciunas with the block. One-on-one here. Here's Winston. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Rising up and punching it over the big man. Absolutely filthy.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Walker the pass to Bailey. Doubled by Winston. Oladipo. DeRozan defending. Swiped away. The pass to Winston. Kicks it to Barnes. Feeds it to Valanciunas. The jump hook. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Here's Bailey. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Raptors leading by 18. Here's the screen. Winston guarded by Walker. Here's Valanciunas. Right through the D for the layup. Valanciunas has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, since we hit half number 2, he's finally come around. The first half was not his best, obviously.
Back to Walker. Looking to end the drought. And that is good. Raptors got 4 points in the quarter.
That's his second three-pointer of the half and his third overall.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Doubled by Dixon. He kicks to Barnes. Pass to Winston. 6 to shoot. The dish to DeRozan. Shoots from the elbow. And blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Walker gets a screen from Bailey. And it's Walker penetrating. Here's Bailey. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Valanciunas. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And Toronto making a change here. Bayless has checked in. Both free throws good from Bailey. DeRozan with it. Doubled by Dixon. Passes it to Gay. Barnes. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Here's DeRozan. And there's the rejection. But they get it back. Here's Gay. It's rebounded by Oladipo. Oladipo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bailey. Banked in off the glass. He's got 47 points.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Raptors leading by 13. Now the feed to Barnes. Lock at 6. He passes to Gay. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Raptors lead by 15. Here's Walker. Now the pass to Bailey. Dishes it to Turner. Oladipo. And it's Toronto with the rebound. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Barnes up top. Gay outside. 6 on the shot clock. He's off from 17 feet. The Cavaliers trail by 15. He dishes it to Turner. Pass to Bailey. He feeds it to Turner. Cleveland moving the ball around. Bailey passes to Walker. Bean covered by Barnes. Back to Walker. A 3-ball. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Boy, I'm not seeing the same energy level as I did in the first half. Second chance points not coming quite as easily as they did earlier, and I think it's a matter of effort.
The Raptors making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Timeout called, Cleveland. One of the stories here, Harrison Barnes getting it done today.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hands.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And that's pretty much how this game has gone. They've controlled the boards and looked to come away with the win right here.
Gay sets the pick for Barnes. Pass to Gay. Clock at 4. Here's Winston. Here's Aldridge. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Bailey defended by Aldridge. Walker the pass to Bailey. Kicks to Turner. Passes to Bailey. Doubled by DeRozan. To the inside. Oladipo takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this thing around. He's got to take charge. He's got to be aggressive and really look to push here offensively.
Raptors leading by 13. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, you hate to see a guy suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
And Clark, as you were saying before, they're controlling the inside presence, just overwhelming here today.
And I really thought that was the deciding factor, Kevin. I mean, they were just too strong inside.
And stolen by Barnes. Doubled by Bailey. Feeds it to Barnes. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. He misses the free throw. A new group in now for the Raptors. So we can't get either to fall. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Hood, the pass to Bailey. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And they go to the intentional foul.
And they continue to foul, but this one's pretty much over.
Yeah, they're just extending this. We need running time in effect here, Steve.
The Raptors making a switch.
Your shot was falling all game long, but the team wasn't able to ride that to the win. What do you think happened out there?
We were just pushing too hard. sometimes we get a little too excited and take ourselves out of the flow, and I think that's what happened tonight. I was able to hit a few shots, but our offense as a whole wasn't quite on the same page, and our defense couldn't make up for it. I wish I had the easy fix, but it really wasn't our game in the end, and I think we got to leave it at that.
And ready to get it going, we see the Cavaliers. We are live, the home of the Raptors in downtown Toronto, the Air Canada Centre. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports fans. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, alongside Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Kemba Walker?
I love watching him, with the pick and roll, Kevin, because as the ball handler in that scenario, he knows exactly how to use the defense and then set up the screen in advance. That's why he's so effective.
And another thing that stands out about him, Steve, he has the ability to score even with defenders draped all over him. He's so strong around the goal.
Look at Cleveland. They're faced now with what is probably the easiest part of their schedule. They've got a lot of home games on the docket, but they can't take anything, guys, for granted.
Well, this should be fun, Kevin. They see this team a lot. They know them very well. They're going to play them 4 times during the regular season. They split the first 2, so these two clubs seem to be very evenly matched. And I think this game is an important one in terms of confidence for both teams.
Yeah, I know they've been salivating getting ready for this one. I mean, it becomes a pretty good chess match at this point. You've seen each other a few times. You know each other's tendencies. And the coaches really come into play here. Execution and game planning very much on display.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, here's what the Raptors head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. His big key defensively is to deny them drives and finishes at the rim. He said that's where they're most effective, getting to the cup. If we're going to win, we've got to shrink those gaps and bait them into taking contested jump shots. Guys, a chance to break the tie on the season series if they're successful.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And the Raptors with the ball after the miss from Dixon. Gay dishes to Valanciunas. Toronto working the ball around now. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Raptors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And as a team, they're shooting about 75% on the year.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Now, here's Oladipo, averaging 10 points per contest. Fast break, Toronto. Here's Valanciunas. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Bailey. Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And, guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And to do it on the road, too, I mean, with the way they just kept coming at them and coming at them, they kept that crowd out of the game the entire time. That's good work. It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for them.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. B's got his second basket of the night.
So the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Gay gets a screen from Winston. Tries it from 19. Gay. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Was there any doubt what he was going to do with that putback? Flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
Well, that's the kind of energy you need on the offensive glass. That's the only way to get it done.
Now, here's Oladipo. He passes to Bailey. Valanciunas is there. Clock at 4. The 10-footer. The shot, no good. And Toronto will come the other way. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with a win.
That was one of those games where everybody has fun because they blew them out. The bench played. Everybody got in on the act.
The pass to Winston. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Gotta love the inside-out game there, guys.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Passes it to Bailey. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Turner. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Going back to what Steve said, Clark, how about the massive contribution they got from their bench in that win?
Kevin, it was very impressive. There's no denying that. I mean, you wouldn't have known who were the starters and who were the reserves based on the production.
He kicks to Barnes. Winston guarded by Walker. Barnes passes to Winston. The dish now to Barnes. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Pass to Barnes. He dishes it to DeRozan. Tries again. It's rebounded by Dixon.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
They set the pick. Here's Bailey. An easy layup after coming off the pick. B's got 7 points in the game.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Dishes it to Barnes. The feed to Valanciunas. There's the pass to Barnes. Now DeRozan, defended by Oladipo. Unloads. Another miss by DeRozan. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Raptors.
Yeah, they look totally disjointed. And sometimes you have a night like that. Nothing goes in the basket. It's just pure frustration.
Well, you can call it any number of things, Steve. Disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, dysfunctional. Any of those would fit.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And how did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Toronto.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
How about that, basketball fan?
Beautiful.
Wow. Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
The Cavaliers have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. And when you look at the numbers, impressive.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Gay kicks to DeRozan. Back to Gay. Fires from deep, and that one's good. Gay's got 6.
So I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
Walker with it. Now guarded by Winston. Feeds it to Turner. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Back to Gay. Gay gets a screen from Valanciunas. Gay with it. He's picked up by Walker. Pass to Gay. Toronto working the ball around now. hit his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Here's Barnes. 20 points for him last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
He was a factor defensively as well. He blocked 2 shots. I thought he changed several other.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Toronto leading by 6. Here's the screen. Pass to Gay. Lets it go from deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Boy, Kevin, I like the way they've come out here. I mean, they're shooting it well and with confidence from outside. Just a good, strong start for them.
Outside, Walker. He passes to Oladipo. Outside, Turner. Right side, Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Throws it up high. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed. All of the above.
Gay can't get it to go.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
And Turner kicks to Walker. Stolen by Gay. The finish.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Oladipo dishes to Turner. From deep, Walker. Toronto grabs the miss.
Really good performance so far on the boards for this club.
Boy, I like the way they've done a great job carving out space under the basket when the shots have gone up.
And that one's good. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Bailey in at the 4 spot. He's out there with Robin Lopez, and it's Sparks in at the small forward. And the pass to Fletcher. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
And how did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
Boy, it really does come down to confidence sometimes, doesn't it?
Boy, Kevin, you said a mouthful there. Confidence, such a thin line, because when you're confident and you're feeling it, then you tend to knock shots down comfortably. But when it's the opposite, then you start thinking about it, and that's no way to play the game.
Everything's going haywire then. Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, B in the last outing against the Raptors was simply terrific. He ended with 47 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
They get it back.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
No good. And Toronto will go the other way with it.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
Valanciunas passes to Cummings. He kicks to Gay. Pulls up on the wing. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Mayo into the lane. Walker. A three-pointer is right on target. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
He had to wait for a while, all the way until now. But he's finally got his first three-pointer of the game.
Gay gets a screen from Cummings. Passes it to Fletcher. The dish to Cummings. He feeds it to Johnson. Another miss by Johnson.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. And taken away by Johnson.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Post shot. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty in the way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
And Steve, one thing that might not get as much attention, but you know, his screens are some of the toughest and best in the league. You can go under or trail, but you're not getting through his screens.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Pass to Barnes. He dishes it to Gay. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
And Oladipo kicks to Walker. Pass to Bailey. Rejected by Barnes. Rudy Gay on the wing. The pass to Winston. DeRozan on the wing. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. DeRozan's got his second basket of the The Cavaliers trail by 9. Walker gets a screen from Bailey. Walker the pass to Bailey. Dishes to Oladipo. With the lead pass. And he goes in for the dunk.
Cutting in that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
Kicks it to Barnes. Passes to Winston. Toronto working the ball around now. Turner against Gay. Evan Turner pulls it in.
And this is why you need size inside. The ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
Back to Walker. He passes it to Bailey. The feed now to Turner. B defended by Valanciunas. He kicks it to Oladipo. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Let's now take a look at some league leaders with the rundown of the best passing big men in the NBA over the past month. Well, you look at B, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Well, I don't care what level you're talking about, high school, college, the pros. When you have the combination of size and passing skill that he does, what a huge advantage.
And more than anything, I like the fact he's a master of the kick-out pass. He's got a great awareness of when one of his teammates gets open on the perimeter, and he's a willing passer in that situation.
Feeds it to Barnes. Pass to Winston. There's the dish to Barnes. Pass to Gay. Launches it. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Inside, here's Bailey. Turner. He feeds it to Oladipo. He dishes it to Walker. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors leading by 7. And there's the pass to Barnes. Down low. Tipped. Bailey. He's covered by Gay. Dishes it to Oladipo. To the paint. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too...
This is how the Raptors stack up over the last 10 games. 9th in field goal percentage, 10th in scoring. And they're in the top half of the league in free throw shooting as well. Pretty good, but they could certainly stand some improvement there.
And they've shot the ball pretty well. You talked about that field goal percentage. And I think it just shows that they're playing well together, they're playing hard, and they're playing well at both ends of the floor. Because in order to have a good field goal percentage, you have to play good defense as well.
Johnson, the pass to Bailey. The Cavaliers have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. That free throw good from Bailey.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
O.J. Mayo, he's checked in for Oladipo. Passes it to DeRozan. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You take a look at the Cavaliers, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference. And, of course, there's the Raptors, right now quite a ways down below.
Well, I think for Cleveland, they've been holding their own to start the season. This is a team that is worthy of keeping an eye on. A solid start, and they could maintain this momentum for a while.
Well, we know they're a playoff contender. That's something that was easily predictable. The question is, what steps can they take to improve a little bit more to get to the point where they can become a true championship contender?
5 to shoot. Bailey passes to Johnson. Another miss by Johnson. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Falls, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Tell you what, we haven't seen them be as aggressive driving the lane and drawing fouls in this quarter, but so far it hasn't cost them on the scoreboard.
And I think part of the reason it hasn't cost them is they went at them hard in the first quarter, and now they're picking them apart a little bit from the outside. I don't think they can get too comfortable out there, though, or the lead could start to dissipate.
Bailey passes to Johnson. He passes to Bailey. Back to Johnson. Gets it off. No good on the buzzer beater. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
Now, presented by Sprint.
It's Thursday night in the NBA, and from
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And now the third quarter about to get going. What a game we're seeing from Bailey.
Yeah, it's been sheer dominance in the post by him so far, just tearing them up when he gets inside.
And getting it to him is the only hard part. Once he has it, he's automatic.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Toronto right now, DeRozan and Gay fill the wings. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Winston in at the point.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper, and that was the key to that play.
Walker gets a screen from Bailey. And it's Walker penetrating. The shot's good from Bailey. B's got 20 points.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Step back shot. Valanciunas dishes to Barnes. Kicks it to DeRozan. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, all you need to know is he's shooting 90% from the free throw line. So you know he's playing with a ton of confidence at this point.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless. Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Now the feed to Barnes. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Drops in the tray. DeRozan's got 8 points in the quarter.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Walker the pass to Bailey. Back to Walker. Outside Turner. He kicks it to Oladipo. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Oladipo's got 8 points.
Well, he's a spot-up shooter, one of the best. One of those guys who, if you give him an inch, I mean, that's all it takes. He will let it fly and frequently knock down that shot.
And one more thing to point out about him is what a rugged player he is, how hard he works every game, and he's always back.
The shot by Turner, no good.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those. Now, still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3, even before that miss.
Here's Bailey. Offline with his 3.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
And Valanciunas backs in. Barnes. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 9.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Walker the pass to Bailey. Valanciunas is there. Back to Walker. From the wing. That's good. He's got 12.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Pass to Winston. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Kept alive. Barnes. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
Now, I'll tell you what, they've turned a lot of those rebounds into points at the other end.
Feeds it to DeRozan. Here's Gay. Makes it off the glass. Gay's got 19 points.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, and unfortunately, their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
And it's Walker penetrating. The pass to Bailey. Here's Dixon. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Both free throws good from Dixon. Raptors leading by 11. Toronto calls timeout. These players have been vacuums on the boards recently, leading the league in rebounding the past month. Well, you look at B, a terrific rebounder, 5th overall.
Boy, has he been strong down by the rim, seemingly getting every rebound.
And Valanciunas kicks to DeRozan. Stolen away. Outside, Walker. A floater. Here's Dixon. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. Look now at the Raptors' upcoming schedule. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Now let's take a moment to give the guys' take on the scoring so far for Toronto.
They've been the aggressors, and they've been tougher in the paint all game.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
The dish to Barnes. Passes it to Winston. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Gay outside. Puts up a 3. That's good. Gay's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Walker gets a screen from Bailey. Oh, trying for it. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Now look at the Cavaliers' upcoming schedule. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
a lot of stuff going on around the league. The game I'm looking forward to is the Bucks. I think that should be a close one.
DeMar DeRozan on the wing. It's tipped. Turner with the steal. He dishes it to Oladipo. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound. Gay's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Pass to Barnes. Gay outside. Again, Toronto.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
He feeds it to Oladipo. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
And it's DeRozan missing.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Right side to Walker. He passes to Bailey. The stupendous finish in traffic. B's got 6 in the quarter. Toronto leading by 14. Dishes it to Barnes. Pass to Winston. Kicks to Barnes. 6 to shoot. And there's the feed to Gay. No luck. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Walker gets a screen from Bailey. And it's Walker penetrating. Now the pass to Bailey. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. 27 points for B.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Passes to Winston. He kicks it to Barnes. Stripped away. Dixon passes to Bailey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Toronto's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Back to Gay. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Valanciunas. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Well, that's the best possible play there. I mean, that was an easy 2, so instead foul him, make him shoot free throws.
That's right, a smart, strong foul there. No and-ones and no dunks. We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for the Raptors. Pass to Bailey. Back to Mayo. Here's Hood. Pulls it up. Rejected by Johnson. Ball started by Mayo. Feeds to Johnson. Lopez with the steal. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Bailey, and he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throws.
Just absolute domination in this one for B. He's got 27 points, and he's hit 6 shots from the charity stripe, contributing to their offense.
Well, the NBA game is all about finding easy points, either layups or free throws. So those points could come in handy here today.
Raptors leading by 11. Back to Johnson. Johnson off the pick from Bayless. Fades and shoots. Cleveland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Bailey defended by Aldrich. McMillan passes to Hood. No good with the triple.
I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
There's the dish to Bayless. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Bayless dishes to Johnson. And the shot is good. Johnson's got 8 points. The Cavaliers trail by 15. The pass to Bayless. Takes a 3, and that one's good.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Johnson outside. He dishes it to Bayless. It's rebounded by Bailey. B's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Shot by Mayo is no good. Toronto leading by 12. Johnson left side. Johnson off the bench from Aldridge. Fades. Gets it to go. And that's now 10 points for Johnson. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Mayo the pass to McMillan. 1:03 left in the third quarter of the game. Again, Mayo missing. Toronto's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Johnson outside, shoots a fader, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Well, Cleveland shooting around 40% in the third, maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Pass to Hood. B from downtown, and the call will be against Robin Lopez. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Raptors leading by 17. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks it out to Johnson. He passes it to Fletcher. Goes up on the wing. Great D that time from Bailey. Now here's Johnson. Bailey. He's guarded by Cummings. Johnson, the pass to Bailey. And here's Mayo from the arc. No good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit.
Friday.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And here's DeRozan. Stolen. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Bailey, he's in at center. Kemba Walker is out there with Oladipo. Then it's Evan Turner, and it's Dixon in at the power forward. And the Raptors with possession. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
A lot of fans focused on that matchup for Portland.
Fletcher passes to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Here's Winston. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Now Oladipo. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, a good game tonight for Oladipo. 10 points. He's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now, his outside stroke has looked really good today.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Toronto. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Now Cleveland shooting well. They're at 45%. Oladipo off the pick from Bailey. Back to Walker. Cleveland moving the ball around. The Trey gets it to go.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Raptors leading by 12. Back to DeRozan. He feeds it to Valanciunas. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. There's the pick. Walker the pass to Bailey. Makes the lead pass. Turner, second shot opportunity. The shot's good from Dixon.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
Doubled by Bailey. Balanced scoring, Clark and Steve, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar. Right, Steve?
Yeah, pass the cream, too. I mean, while you're at it. I mean, this has been something to watch. I mean, just everybody getting involved.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Back to Gay. Just 5 on the clock. Timeout called, Cleveland. It's been quite a game for Rudy Gay.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
And thank you for that, Doris. Kicks to Barnes. Pass to Winston. Dishes to Barnes. Rudy Gay on the way. From 15 feet away, the shot is off. Excellent defense there from Turner. To the inside. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That free throw good from Turner. And the Raptors making a change here. Johnson's checked in. All free throws good from Turner. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Raptors leading by 8. The pass to Winston. The feed to Barnes. Gay sets the pick for Barnes. He kicks to Gay. Now the dish to Johnson. Back to Gay. Shot clock at 5. Hits the outside fadeaway. Gay's got 12 points here in the second half.
Guys, you know, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
Walker gets a screen from Bailey. Walker the pass to Bailey. To the middle.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Well, guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Barnes with it. Now guarded by Dixon. Here's Gay. Off the left rim and out.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Gay gets a screen from Winston. Fade away. Johnson can't hit.
I'm not sure about that shot, guys. The defense really all over.
Walker gets a screen from Bailey. And it's Walker penetrating. Turner fires. Gay with the block. And here's Walker outside. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Johnson outside. Feeds to Barnes. Back to Johnson. A fader. And it's Johnson again missing. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. There's a screen. From 10 feet out. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him. The first free throw is good.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Come on, you're going to miss it.
Second free throw, no good. Raptors leading by 5. Pass to Barnes. Gets it to go. And the Raptors lead by 7. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside, Walker. Passes it to Bailey. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Gay outside. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Johnson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. That's good from Johnson. And so it's Cleveland with it. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Bailey. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Here's Johnson. He passes to Winston. He dishes it to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Picked his pocket. Bailey passes to Turner. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
On the wing, Johnson. With the fadeaway. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And Walker kicks to Turner. Shot is off. Nice D from Barnes. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Back to Gay. Gay gets a screen from Valanciunas. They set the screen. Gay kicks to Barnes. Back to Gay. 6 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get a shot. Johnson from outside.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Walker the pass to Bailey. Yes! And the foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
It's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
And the Raptors making a change here. DeRozan's checked in. Toronto, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. DeRozan on the wing. And the pass to Winston. Back to DeRozan. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
That's not what they needed there, that's for sure.
The Cavaliers trailing. Outside, Walker. He feeds it to Turner. He's covered by Gay. The fadeaway. Here's Dixon. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Toronto's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Gay kicks to DeRozan. Inside, Valenciunas uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Raptors lead by 1.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. I mean, this is the time to attack on the interior and generate those easy opportunities. He has no fear, guys. He is more than willing to mix it up in the paint with the big boys.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Talk about a terrific game for DeRozan. 19 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
What a clutch performer. He loves being in these situations, just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does. Boy, that's some physical basketball out there. I'm glad I'm not in the middle of that. A hard pick and an assault on the bucket.
Old school stuff there.
There is a lot to like on that play.
Barnes passes to Winston. Shoots it up. Raptors get it back.
Tough play underneath to give them another shot.
Valanciunas, good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Walker gets a screen from Bailey. Walker with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Bailey passes to Walker. Passes it to Bailey. And the rejection by Valanciunas. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the fourth. Takes it to DeRozan. Defended by Oladipo. Fades back. And right on target. Good. Now it's a 5-point Raptor lead. Outside Turner. Pass to Dixon. Nails it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
DeRozan dishes to Barnes. Back to DeRozan. The feed to Barnes. Clock at 6. Dishes to DeRozan. Wing shot on the way. It's in! 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Not much time to work with. They need a basket here.
Yep, they've got to get a steal or foul to stop the clock.
A crucial basket.
They needed it, and he gave it to them.
Toronto's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
And he is unable to get the second one. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. To tie it up. Misses the 3. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
8 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Let's loose for 3. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. So it's Toronto winning this one. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And that'll wrap it up. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, and thanks for tuning in.
Here you go with another Player of the Month award to add to your collection. You gotta be getting tired of winning these things at this point.
Yeah, it's horrible. I mean, who wants to be playing so well that they win Player of the Month again and again, man? Not me, that's for sure. I can't believe I got stuck with such an embarrassing honor. Man, maybe next month my game will slip far enough so that nobody notices what I'm doing again, man. One can only hope.